Hello and welcome, Drifters. Today we are going to be casting the Crown Cup. This is a NA prize pool tournament, and the grand prize will be $100 to whichever team comes out on top. This is going to be a double elimination bracket, so each team will have two chances. That's all they get. If they lose more than twice, they are gone. So each round will be best of 5, and this is going to be held in VRML servers if you guys want to watch in game. But I'm going to make my way over to our first game. Then let me get spectator set on up, and we should be good to go. Get right into things. Give me a second. I'm just gonna make my way on over to the arena. Perfect. That should be good there. And now we hop into this. And we gotta make sure we're getting the right teams. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna turn VIP off so I don't hear any of that. I know you guys can't hear any of it, but and then oh, okay, we gotta switch which teams are which. So this is Inc. This is Rect. We have Inc versus Rect for our first matchup. And now the thing should be lining up. Orion River is on Inc, I believe. No, he's on Rect. Let's double check. Yep, this might be a little confusing for me though, because I am red-green colorblind, so two of the worst colors that we could have gotten, but we'll make it work. Just looks like we're waiting on one more from the side of Rect. And once we get this one more, we'll start the intro and I don't know, see what's going on. We got Big Ball Wavy and Squid outside the arena. It looks like they're waiting around ready to be subs whenever needed. And good thing we got that out of the way. Spec froze. Happens from time to time. Again, the scoreboard is a little messed up, so both teams are starting at 0. Nobody's played any matches yet, so it is going to be best of 5 though, so we will see. And Cyber Smoothie saying hi. Oh, should I turn on a little bit of that background volume? Now we can hear the game. Beautiful day on the Orion Array. Just waiting on one more. Oh wait, we got everyone. All right. So first matchup of the day, we got Inked versus Wrecked. Coming in from the side of Inked, we have WS Cyber Smoothie, we have Creepy Orca, we have Wazzy, and we have Batman Havoc. Coming in from the side of Wrecked, though, we have 8 Lions, we have Roaring River, we have Wally, and we have Meat Man. This is your lineup for the first round. I'm going to put myself right in the middle to let these teams know that they can start whenever they feel like it, and should be ready to go. Wally saying hi. Please let me know if anything's off on the stream, and I'll try to fix things as things come up. But see if both teams are ready. Double check we got the right arena. Yep. Hopefully I remember to get clips. And Meat Man's gonna put this one in. So this is round 1. This best of 5 game, Inked versus Wrecked. First round of the Crown Cup prize pool tournament. And the ball is off onto that right side as we see Roaring River trying to pick this one up. Roaring River can't quite get it as Batman Havoc now has the ball. Batman's gonna take this down the left side, but he loses the ball off the geometry. Here comes Wally. Wally has a shot, wide open shot, and he finds it. Wally sneaks one in early on for the first goal for Wrecked. Here comes Wazzy though. Wazzy's gonna take this down the right side. He has Batman Havoc as an option, but he's gonna carve back, try to find a pass to Creepy Orca. Creepy Orca able to find this pass off to Batman Havoc. Batman over to Cyber Smoothie. All 4 members have touched the ball. What are they gonna do now? Cyber with a huge shot, but it's blocked by 8 Lions as Creepy Orca is now able to grab this one off ceiling. Creepy Orca tries to find a shot, but it's just a little high, and Roaring Rivers is going to pick this one up for the side of Wrecked. Roaring Rivers taking this down the middle. He's going to find his way over onto that ceiling. He's going to find a pass onto that scoreboard. 8 Lions tries to get there. Can't quite find the ball as Batman Havoc now picks up this one. Batman, some nice carves on that slant as he's able to beat one of the defenders from Wrecked as he now has a pass over to Creepy. Creepy off the ceiling. Creepy looking for a shot. Creepy can't quite find it, but the putback didn't catch who that was, but nice little putback there from Ink, able to make it 1-1 as Roaring River's going to take this as a QB. Roaring River immediately grabbed onto by that double regrab as 8 Lions trying to get that ball. He can't quite find it, and now Meat Man has it. Meat Man gonna take this down into the middle. Batman Havoc right on him. Looks like spectators freaking out a little bit. Maybe the game's lagging a little bit. As not quite sure what's going on. Meat Man has the ball, looks like. He's looking around. Yeah, it looks like the server might be experiencing some difficulties. Yeah, they're all dipping. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Looks like we might be having to get another server. No idea what that's going to count for that first one. Yep, it looks like we're going to be finding a different one. At least they were tied up, so it's not going to be too unfair, but I'm going to have to close out of that. We'll be right back in just a second when we get this new server. Now we wait. Looks like we're going to VR Meld 2 now. And in Gamma. That's nice. Gamma will make it nice and easy. Wrong way. Let's get close to arena. Do that. make sure we got the right teams. Roaring River should be unwrecked, so we gotta switch these. Perfect, perfect. Everything looks good. Make sure we're on the right arena. Yes, yes. Okay, we'll get right back in the middle. Try to let these teams get right back into things. Hopefully, this time the server doesn't freak out. And Meatman's gonna put this one in the middle. Redo of round 1 here. Sometimes the servers can be unpredictable, so it's unfortunate to see that happen during a tournament match, but it's just the reality of things. And the ball is off. It looks like this is gonna be off over onto 8 Lions. 8 Lions trying to find it off that wall, but got a little tripped up as Meatman now tries to pick this up, but Batman Havoc's right on him. Oh, almost sneaks a goal there as now it looks like Cyber Smoothie's going to pick this up. He only has one pass to Wazzy, and somehow Wazzy finds the ball. Wazzy has a chance. Wazzy slips it between or behind both the goalies. It's a great play by Wazzy there. Able to come up with the ball somehow. I have no idea how he got that. As Roaring River has a lot of speed now, Roaring's going to take this off the ceiling. Maybe looking for a shot. Tries to hit it off the backboard, and Meatman is there for the cleanup. Here comes Wazzy. Wazzy immediately rejected by Roaring as Roaring has an opportunity, but it's just a little bit high. That ball is going to get smacked over into the middle. 8 Lions trying to find it off the geometry. He does, but he's immediately denied the ball as Wazzy now picks this up. Wazzy's going to take this over onto that sidewalk, but he's slapped off by Roaring, and now Wally has it. Wally has a pass to Roaring. Roaring able to come up with the ball. Roaring looking for the shot. Can't quite find it. Meatman now picks this one up. Meatman's going to take this off the ceiling, but Wazzy's right in front of him. What's he going to do? He tries to find a pass around him, but it's taking up too much space in the sky and couldn't quite find anything as Cyber Smoothie's now trying to get this one. Cyber Smoothie onto that nest. Cyber Smoothie's going to take this on a bridge. Maybe give a nice little reset. Run in a little circle. Not sure what the plan was there, though. Looks like a mispass there as that ball's going to bounce off the top. Maybe Wazzy has a chance. No, 8 Lions going to pick this up, find it over to Wally. Wally pass back to Meatman. Meatman now has an opportunity. He's going to have people trying to cut him off as he finds a pass over to Roaring River, but it's a huge deny by Batman Havoc as Batman Havoc now picks up this one, and that ball's launched over. But here comes Creepy Orca. Creepy Orca's going to send this all the way down. Meatman trying to find the ball, but again, the geometry trips him up a little bit as that ball is smacked over into Roaring River's hands. Now Roaring River has a chance. Roaring River, maybe a one-on-one if he goes fast enough. No, it's a 2-on-1, but he sneaks it by Batman. Looks like Batman was expecting him to shoot high, but couldn't predict that shot. Here comes Cyber Smoothie, though. Cyber Smoothie trying to find his way around Meatman. He's going to find a pass over to Batman, but he's blocked off as Wally's just going to send this all the way down. It's a little off the goal, though. As Batman Havoc now picks this up. Batman swatted off by Wally. Wazzy trying to get this one. Wazzy off the ceiling, maybe looking for a pass, but he doesn't have any real good options, so he's just going to take this right down the middle himself. He's trying to find his way, but Roaring River able to block him as he comes out of that pit area. Now Meatman's picking this one up. Meatman going to take this over onto that wall. Meatman finds a pass over to Roaring River. Roaring River now on that claw area. Roaring River has options, but he's going to take it himself and sneak a goal in. Puts that in the corner. It's really hard for the goalie to save that, do anything there. As Wazzy, a little bit of a trip up, and looks like he's wondering what happened, but luckily Creepy Orca comes to the rescue as he's able to pick up this ball. Now Creepy Orca is going to take this all the way down the middle. Creepy Orca has 2 to beat, but he can't find his way past Wally as Meatman trying to grab this. Meatman can't quite find it, and that ball's knocked off. Who's going to end up with it? It looks like Roaring River, but he's got 2 on him right away. He can't quite find his way past them as Wally now picks this one up. Wally off that nest area. Wally looking maybe for a preload, but can't sneak his way under that defense as Batman Havoc now has the ball. Ink's got to score something here fast. I mean, they got like a minute to score 2 goals as Batman Havoc looking for the... Ooh, almost had it, but just missed that shot. I don't know what to call that as He's able to find a pass over to Cyber Smoothie though, and Cyber Smoothie puts one away. Yo, Jucifer in chat. Here comes Orion River though. Orion River has a lot of speed. He has 2 to beat. He can't quite find it as that ball's knocked off. And now Creepy Orca is going to take this off Halo. Creepy Orca now has an opportunity. Maybe can tie things up, but 8 Lions, nice step up there as he's able to block that out. Creepy Orca gets back to the ball. Creepy Orca looking for the shot. 8 Lions, another huge save as he's going to slam that one out. Batman Havoc now trying to pick up this ball. There's 25 seconds left. Meatman finds his way to it, but he's swatted off as Wazzy now trying to find his way around Orion River, but can't quite find it. And 8 Lions ends up with the ball as he passes over to Meatman. Meatman now has an opportunity. Gets by Wally. Finds a pass over to Orion River. Orion River, the one tap for one more goal. Wrecked up 4 goals. It looks like they might just end this one. No, Wazzy's going to take this. It's hot potato time. There's no way for them to win it, though. As Wazzy trying to find anything, but he's swatted off, and that ball still hasn't touched the ground. Cyber Smoothie looks for the jump up, but Orion River grabs it out. It did end. It did end. I missed it. Sometimes it's hard to see when the ball touches the ground on this. But that is first round for Wrecked. Remember, Inc. still has time to come back. I mean, Wrecked still has to win 2 more to win this whole thing, and even if Inc. does lose, I mean, they still have losers bracket, so no matter what, this is not going to be the end of anybody's tournament run. But we are going into round number 2 as the ball is launched right down the middle. It looks like, ooh, who was able to get there? It looks like Batman Havoc, maybe. No, Wazzy's going to grab this. Wazzy looking for the shot. Wazzy just a little high as Batman Havoc for the cleanup, able to find another one. It's nice to see Inc. getting an early lead here as they struggled getting enough goals last game, as now Meatman has a lot of speed off that regrab. Meatman might just go all the way, and he does. Not enough defense back for Inc., and Meatman's just able to walk his way down off that regrab. Cyber Smoothie knows he's getting kiwied. He's just going to find a quick pass over to Creepy, as it looks like the pass was a little off. Creepy can't quite get there. The regrab coming through for the side of Wrecked as 8 Lions now tries to pick this one up. 8 Lions is swatted off. That ball is going to end its way. That's an interesting bounce as it finds its way into the middle. Here comes Orion River, though. Orion River finds the pass back to Meatman. Meatman's immediately stuffed, though, by Batman Havoc, as now he has an opportunity. He's going to send this all the way across. Maybe a little too far for Creepy Orca to get his hands on, as who's going to come away with this ball? It's jumbled up. Wazzy looks like he gets a hand on it, and he hits a nice move off the geometry to keep it. He now has 3 to beat. He's trying to find a pass over, but his teammate's not quite there. As Batman Havoc now is going to pick this one up. Batman looks for the reset over to Cyber Smoothie. Cyber Smoothie going to take this one up the middle. He has passes down, but he might just go all the way. He can't quite find it the first time. Tries to come back the second time. Another shot off post as Meatman's trying to find this and clear it out, but Cyber Smoothie's able to get back to it. Cyber Smoothie coming through for round number 3. He's passed another one. 8 Lions can't quite find the tackle as Cyber Smoothie able to get the solo, put Inc. up 2-1 in the second round. As here comes Orion River, though. Orion River, he's immediately swatted off by the regrab as Creepy Orca now tries to pick this one up. He can't quite find the pass he wanted, but luckily they're able to get control back as Batman now has this in the middle. He has Orion River to beat. Nice little cutback as he's going to find a pass over to Cyber Smoothie. Cyber Smoothie down. Creepy looking for the shot. It's just a little high. And that ball's knocked into the middle. 8 Lions, huge save there as he's just going to send this one away. He wants nothing to do with that ball. Wally almost able to come in and grab that and get a nice little goal, but he can't quite find it as Wazzy trying to struggle to get to that ball, but Orion River able to reset this to 8 Lions. 8 Lions gets a little tripped up off that Doritos. Now he's going to find his way all the way towards a shot. Maybe no, he can't quite find it as Orion River now grabs this. He's going to slide this back to Wally. Wally taking this through the middle. Wally has an open goal because of that goalie bump, and now things are tied up 2-2. And here comes Cyber Smoothie, though. Cyber Smoothie's going to take this down the right side. He has a pass off that scoreboard. Batman Havoc now has an opportunity. Batman Havoc finding the goal off that scoreboard carve, or scoreboard to ceiling carve, and now it's 3-2 Ink. It's great to see Ink putting in the work here, as it felt like last game they were kind of like losing their stride, but now they're winning this one right now, as Wally picks off the ball. As that ball is sent off that scoreboard, looks like Meatman might get there first. He does, but there's 3 goalies. He can't quite find a way to the net. And now Creepy Orca's going to have this one. Creepy Orca's just going to take this off that chip. He's going to look for a pass across. Wazzy picks this up. Wazzy off the ceiling. Wazzy with the shot. 8 Lions. Huge save there. As Batman Havoc now has this one. Batman tries to spike it down to his teammates, and he does. Cyber Smoothie gets it, but he's immediately jammed by 2 green defenders, as that ball is slapped all the way back into the back half. Wazzy not able to beat out Wally for the ball, and that ball's sent over to Meatman now. Meatman has an opportunity. Meatman finds a pass over to Roaring. Roaring had a little too much speed for his taste, as Meatman looking for the pass across the middle, almost finds it. 8 Lions can't quite get his hands on it, though. And that ball's in the middle. Here comes Wazzy. Wazzy's going to take this one now. Wazzy jukes around Meatman, I was about to say, but Meatman stuck with the ball. Meatman now has an opportunity maybe for a shot. He can't quite get it off before getting tackled, as Batman Havoc's going to take this to the ceiling. Batman's going to try to slide this over to Cyber Smoothie, but Cyber Smoothie's tackled off. Cyber Smoothie ends up with the ball again. He's going to find this over to Creepy Orca. Creepy Orca now going to have an opportunity. Creepy Orca is going to take this down the middle. He's going to take this up to the ceiling. And yeah. Again, I missed the ball touching the ground. It's fine. We'll get it. We'll get it one day. I don't got the timer up on my spectator like you guys do. Still got the subs. Looks like neither team opting in for a sub. I'm assuming they're subs. Maybe they're just fans, big fans of the game. As that ball is off, Orion River right away sets the tone early, putting up wrecked 1-0. Wazzy, though, he's got a lot of speed. He's going to take this down the right side. He just has 2 to beat. It looks like the others were caught off lacking, maybe trying to get some speed of their own, and that quick take is going to tie things up 1-1. Here comes Orion River. Orion River able to find his way past the past the regrab, as he's tackled off, though. He somehow comes up with the ball. He's going to find a pass across the middle. Meatman now has it. Meatman jumping up, maybe looking for a pass. He finds it over to Wally. Wally finds it over to Roaring River. Roaring River now going to grab that boost on that right side. He has a pass to Meatman. He has a pass to Claw, but he opts to carve back in. And that's to his detriment, as there was a defender win on that ceiling for him. Meatman running a little reset, maybe getting restocked on that boost supply, as now he's going to take this down the middle. And he's under 1. He's going to take this up. He maybe has a pass to 8 Lions. No, he's going to hit down, but he can't quite find a shot. And Cyber Smoothie able to pass that back over to Batman Havoc. Batman Havoc onto that left sidewalk. Wazzy picks this up. Wazzy able to get over Wally. He now has an opportunity 2-on-2. He tries to go for the shot, but 8 Lions is there. Here comes Cyber Smoothie. Cyber Smoothie gonna take this off that chip. He finds a pass over to Batman Havoc. Batman Havoc gets tackled off, though. Batman sticking with the ball. Pure perseverance, as Wazzy now picks this up. Wazzy gonna take this off. He's looking for the shot, but 8 Lions is there again. And that ball will find its way into Cyber Smoothie's hands, as Cyber Smoothie's trying to get back to the ball. Cyber Smoothie gets tackled off by Meatman, and now that's jumbled up in the middle. It looks like Wally able to come up with the ball, looking for the reset. It's a little off from his teammates, so they will have to deal with some pressure, as Orion River now finds a pass onto that sidewalk. Is Wally. Wally's going to take this off the ceiling. Wally hits down, finds the backboard, but Wazzy is there to intercept that backboard, if you will. And that ball's sent back into the middle. Creepy Orca almost comes up with the steal there, as they're trying to reset. but Meatman able to grab the ball. He's able to get around Creepy, as now he's going to take this onto that left chip. He's going to take this on the left halo. He has a pass to Wally, but it looks like he's going all the way. Looks for the backboard pass. Can't quite find what he was looking for, as Wally able to grab that ball, pick it up, shoot it right away. 2-1 wrecked. Here comes Cyber Smoothie, though. Cyber Smoothie's going to take this down the left side. Cyber Smoothie finds a pass over to Wazzy. Wazzy now has an opportunity off the ceiling, but Meatman is there. And that ball is going to end up right in front of the goal. Cyber Smoothie picks it back up on that drop down, it looks like. And he's able to find one. Here comes Orion River. He's going to take this down the right side. He finds a pass over to Wally, and Wally. Nice little put in there. 1-2 play. As Rex going to find themselves with the lead again. Cyber Smoothie looking for a way to get past this Kiwi, but it looks like he's struggling with it, as that ball is knocked up onto that anvil area as Batman picks this up. Batman trying to find his way down. Batman can't quite grab that ball, though, as he's going to take this off over into the middle. That ball's reset over to Cyber Smoothie. Cyber Smoothie off the ceiling. He's going to find a pass over to Wazzy. Wazzy now going to take this off that left chip. He's going to take it all the way down. Maybe he has a pass to Creepy, but he's going to try to go all the way. But A-Lions is just sitting there, able to pick up that ball without much effort on his side, as he just clears this one down. Creepy Orca now up to the ceiling. He's past one. He's going to find a pass over to Batman. Batman's going to take this all the way onto that left ceiling. Batman carves on back. He's going for a third carve. Maybe he has a shot, but 8Lions able to grab that ball up again, as Cyber Smoothie ends up with it somehow. Orion River picks it off, and he's going to send this all the way down. Looks like they're just trying to stall out some time here. And that ball is smacked over onto the other side. Here comes Meatman. Meatman can't quite find it, as Roaring looks for the pass through the middle. Again, can't find anything, as Creepy Orca is going to pick this one up. Creepy Orca now going to take this right down the middle. Creepy Orca, but 8Lions standing tall for wrecked, as Batman Havoc now grabs this. Batman finds it over to Wazzy, but Wazzy can't quite control it, as Creepy Orca now has an opportunity. Creepy Orca with another shot. 8Lions, huge save. 8Lions, the defensive unit, as it looks like we are in that hot potato time, and that ball touches the ground. Man, what a game from 8Lions there. Holding up strong. I mean, one more goal from the side of Inkton, they would have sent things into overtime. 8Lions standing tall in that goal and able to get a lot of saves there. Let me grab a sip. As we find our way into round 4. Yes, it is a good match. Remember, this is match point for Wrecked, so if Wrecked wins this one, they're going to stay in the winner's brackets, and Inks will have to go to the loser's bracket. But if Batman Havoc has anything to say, he does not want that to happen. He's finding multiple carves. Has a shot, but 8Lions again holding up strong in that goal. Cyber Smoothie now has an opportunity. Cyber Smoothie looks for the carve down, can't quite find it. Wazzy now picks this up off that scoreboard. Wazzy off the ceiling. Wazzy with the shot. 8Lions, huge save, and the 50. We are right now, Wrecked is up 2-1 in games, if you are wondering. Here comes Meatman. Meatman's gonna take this over onto that left side. Meatman gonna take this all the way down to left logo, as Meatman passed 2, but Wazzy comes up huge there, as he's able to swat that ball away, and now that ball is cleared. And it's jumbled up. It looks like Wazzy's able to come away with this one, though. Wazzy finds the pass across the middle, a little bit behind Cyber Smoothie, but he's able to get back to it. Cyber Smoothie now going to take this over onto that bridge, but Wally is there. Here comes Wally. Wally, huge swat away, but Batman picks this up. Batman now has an opportunity. He's going to find a pass over to Creepy Orca. Creepy Orca with a shot. Creepy Orca with the goal. 1-0 Ink. Here comes Meatman, though. Meatman's going to take this down the left side. Meatman has 2 to be able to jump over to. He's able to get through 3, and the double goalie stuns comes through for the side of Wrecked, as they're able to tie things back up real quick. Here comes Cyber Smoothie though on that right sidewalk. Looks like things are a little finicky, but he's gonna be able to take this down the middle. He's gonna pop this up onto that ceiling, maybe looking for a pass. No, he's gonna try to go all the way, but again, the defensive Rect is holding up strong right now as another person swatted off, and that ball finds its way into Meatman's hands. Now Meatman's gonna take this down the left side. Meatman has some under him. He knows it, so he's going to turn back around, try to reset things. He's got two people chasing him. Meatman now, the pass all the way over to Wally. Wally's able to get there. He's going to smack this right to Roaring River. Roaring River has an opportunity, but he's swatted off relatively quickly. Now that ball pops on up. Wally's able to grab this. Wally now looking for this shot. Can't quite find it. Meatman has an opportunity. Meatman with the behind the back, but it doesn't come through. Here comes Cyber Smoothie. Cyber Smoothie pops on over one defender. He's going to find his way onto that left claw. He has another one to beat, and Wally picks this one up. Wally now maybe looking for the long shot, and he does. Is it in? Looks like it's just a little left as Creepy Orca's able to grab this one up. Creepy Orca now gonna take this onto that, trying to take it onto that right side. Can't quite find it as Cyber Smoothie picks this one up. Cyber Smoothie can't find anything there, and Creepy Orca again has the ball. Now Creepy Orca has passed Wally. He's gonna take this on the left side. He has one in front of him clearing out the goalie, but can't find the net. Wazzy now ends up with this. Wazzy looking for a shot maybe. 8 Lines is there again. Inked is really going to have to figure out something to do with the goalie. Maybe a goalie stun. Because 8 Lines is holding up strong in the goal in most of their shots. As we have a long shot just go high. Batman now is going to grab this. Batman going to send this on over to the sidewalk. Wazzy tries to grab it, gets stuck in the platform. He's a little confused just like we were. As looks like Wally now picks this one up. Wally going to take this on over to the left side. Wally can't find anything on that offensive possession as Wazzy now grabs this. Wazzy's got some speed. It looks like a little speed transfer somehow. Not quite sure they removed did they remove that? I guess it was because it was on a sloped surface, but here comes Creepy. Creepy's going to send this on over to Cyber Smoothie. Cyber Smoothie off the ceiling. He has an opportunity. He's going to carve on back. Cyber Smoothie looking to go all the way, and he does. Cyber Smoothie with the goal. This is huge for Inked because this is a match point, so they desperately need to win this. We'll see if Rect is able to put something together here and keep things going. Rorian's going to take this all the way up to the ceiling. Rorian tries to find the pass over to Wally. Wally, he's jumbled off the ball, and that ball's floating up, down. Meatman able to keep it alive. Meatman going to take this off that nest. Meatman, he's getting tackled off by Orca. They want to spike, but Wally tries to go for the shot. Creepy Orca now grabs it, and he's able to find the spike. Inked is able to tie things up 2 apiece. Yeah, 8 Lions is doing really well this game so far. As that ball comes on over into the middle. I always love the goalie love. Goalies don't get enough love in this game. And I'm not biased at all because I play goalie. Definitely not. As we find our way into Game 5, can you believe it? First round of the tournament. Orion River's going to take this, a pass over to Wally. Wally with the shot. It's just a little high. Batman Havoc now going to slap this on over to Wazzy, but Wazzy can't quite find it the first time. He's able to grab this the second time, though. Now he's got some space on the left side. He beats Orion River. He tries to beat Wally, but Wally's able to get his hands on it as this is sent over to Meatman. Meatman now grabs this. Meatman's going to take this over to the left side. Meatman going to take this on to that halo. He has an option, but can't get the ball off as Orion River's trying to find this. He can't quite find it. And 8 Lions picks this up. 8 Lions maybe looking to go all the way. I mean, he doesn't have any passes. There's nothing much better he could have done there as the defense from Inked was holding up strong. Batman trying to look for something, but he gets swatted off. He's able to get his own... He's able to get the ball back as now he finds it over to Wazzy. Wazzy finds a pass over to Cyber Smoothie, but it's intercepted by Wally. Wally Little miss pass to Meatman as it looked like it went a little low, and Wazzy able to pick this one up. Wazzy's just gonna slam this across the middle, hopefully his teammate can get there, and Batman Havoc does as Batman now grabs this. Batman's now going to take this over to the left side. He finds a pass over to Creepy, but it looks like it was just a bit high. Wazzy has an opportunity. Wazzy can't find the net as Cybersmithy picks this one up. Cybersmithy going to take a huge carve, looking for the shot. Can't quite find another one as Wazzy's grappled onto, and Cybersmithy tries to come away with it, but it looks like Rekt might be able to get a clear here, and they do. Fortunately for them, Cybersmithy's going to be there, but he's able to beat two somehow split them on the ceiling. Batman Havoc looking for a pass, but Meatman able to find the ball, find the pass over to Orion River. Orion River can't quite control it as Batman Havoc now picks this one up. Batman Havoc trying to take it on that shelf, but he loses the ball to some geometry as that ball pops up into 8 Lions' hands. 8 Lions gonna take this down the left side. He has a pass over to Wazzy or Wally. Is he gonna find it? No, he doesn't. And Cybersmithy's there to stop him on that shot as he now finds a pass onto that sidewalk to Batman Havoc. Batman Havoc's gonna carve back around. Still 0-0. We're halfway through the game. Both teams not letting anything happen in their defensive half. Now we might see a fast break. Meatman can't quite find his way through, and Wazzy's able to pick this one up. Now Wazzy's going to take this across the middle. Wazzy's going to send this on over to Creepy. Creepy has an opportunity now. Creepy has 4 to beat. Whole team able to get back, and Cybersmithy ends up with the ball now. Cybersmithy off the Dorito. Cybersmithy able to put the first goal in for Inked 3 minutes into this game. And here comes Orion River. Orion River now going to take this through the middle. He's trying to find a shot off the top. He comes back down, but he can't find it as he's tackled off. And Wally now has an opportunity. Wally's going to smack this over to Meatman, but it's just off the tips of his fingers as Batman Havoc now grabs this. Batman Havoc's going to take this the other way. Batman going to take this, pass it across the middle, but Wally's able to grab this one. Wally finds the pass over to Meatman. Meatman has an opportunity. He has an open net, and it's in. Little defensive miscommunication there from Ink not having anyone back, and that's gonna make things tied up 1-1. Here comes Cybersmithy though. Cybersmithy's gonna take this off that right claw. He's gonna take it all the way down, finds a pass over to Batman Havoc. Batman Havoc now trying to take this off the ceiling, but Wally, some good defense there to stick with that ball as that ball finds its way over to sidewalk. Batman trying to find a pass to his teammates, but all of his teammates were kind of going back so now 8 Lions is able to grab this. 8 Lions pass to Meatman. Meatman gonna take this off the left sidewalk. He has Cybersmithy to beat, and he can't find his way around him as Creepy now has the ball. Creepy's gonna take this right down the middle. But 8 Lions, huge play there, no understatement. There were 2 people on his defensive half, and he's able to step out and grab that ball as Meatman now has an opportunity, only to be denied. And Batman Havoc now has one, but Orion River able to get back, cover for 8 Lions. Things are tied up. 20 seconds left. Game 5. Loser goes to loser's bracket. Meatman looking for the reset. Oh, but it's just a tackle. Oh, that's a shame if it ends that way, I will say. Tackled off. Little miscommunication on that reset as Meatman now has to try to make something come through, but there's 1 second left in the game. Batman Havoc is just gonna spike it. Ink comes away victorious of this best of 5 in the 5th round by 1 goal. 20 seconds left. Goal. That is absolutely wild and crazy to see. I mean, we'll see how Ink does in their next game. Rekt's gonna have to now win every game from here on out to win this tournament, so big task to ask for them as we have a huge crowd of spectators. And we will see where we are going now. Man, what a game though. That was a really good match, especially for the first round. Let me try to figure out where this is gonna be. Great first round. Let's see which games have finished. Looks like only one game is put in right now. Oh, 2 games. Looks like we had 2 mercies. Reggie Woods Mafia was able to mercy Royal Ducks, or not mercy, but 3-0. And Hydia Foyts beat Thunder. That's an interesting name. I feel like I've scribbled them before sometime. Can't remember where though. Let's see. Might just go to the waiting screen right now, so. Yeah, Rec did play really well. I mean, that's unfortunate outcome if you aren't a fan of Rex, or if you aren't a fan of whatever. If you aren't a fan of Ink. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go to the waiting screen real quick. I'll start it up as soon as we got another game, so. And we are back. I gotta fix these names real quick. It looks like this game has already started. There we go. And then we got Sunset Ravens. Man, I hope I spelled everything right. Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's how you spell Ravens. There we go. Everything. Oh, I don't know what just happened, but oh, we switched to free cam. And Verpes is able. I'm not sure what round number this is, as we froze just a little bit here. But we are back into things. Let me fix this, and we should be good to go now. As these scores 2-1 right now, Ignite looks for a shot. Can't quite find it, as Vicious able to grab that. Vicious now, Verpe's able to get that. Wet Taco picks this one up, and now he's gonna take this across the middle. Wet Taco down the middle, finds a pass over to Buford. Buford able to grab that. Buford off that backboard. Beautiful play there by Buford. Able to control it enough so he can bounce back and get himself an angle, as things are tied up 2-2. Nemblix now, he's going to take this down the left side. He has passing options. Is he going to take it himself? Look like he might, as he takes it off that top of Verpes, able to get his hands up in his face. Vicious now going to send this on over to Buford. Buford picks this up. Buford with the long shot, but it looks like Pure Love is there. Pure Love now going to take this onto that right side. Pure Love's going to try to find this over to Baz, but Baz can't find his way to the ball, as Wet Taco picks this up. Wet Taco now going to send this all the way across, and it looks like Nemblix is able to pick this up, though. Here comes Pure Love. Pure Love now has a little bit of speed. He's going to take this down the right side off of that halo. He has an opportunity. Can't quite find it, as Buford comes up huge for Sunset Ravens. Now they have a regrab, but it looks like Nemblix was able to get there to jumble things up, as that ball's knocked in the corner. Here comes Wet Taco, though, off the ceiling. Wet Taco loses the ball. Maybe a little bit of lag there, as that ball just catapults off of his hands. As Nemblix trying to get there, Nemblix tackled off immediately, and that ball finds its way into the corner. Here comes Baz. Nemblix, never mind. Nemblix has the ball. He's going to take this off the ceiling, classic Nemblix fashion, and he's going to find a shot, able to snipe that corner of the goal. Again, I'm not sure what round this is. We're just going to assume it's the first round, as Buford now grabs this. He's going to take this off, and as Buford tries to find the shot, he can't quite find it, and that ball's sent back the other way. Looks like Baz might be able to get there first and might be able to find himself a goal if he's just fast enough. He can't quite find it. Nemblix now going to grab this. He's going to take this up to the ceiling. Nemblix with a bouncer. Nemblix with another one. If you have watched any competitive in this game, you know how much Nemblix loves the ceiling and how good he is at playing it. As Wet Taco's going to find a pass over to Buford. Buford looks for the shot, but Pure Love is there, and that will do it for game one, maybe? Maybe game one. Looks like probably game one. So from the side of Ignite, we have Punt, we have Pure Love, we have Nemblix, and we have Baz. From Sunset Ravens, we have Wet Taco, we have Buford.com, we have Verpes, and Verpes, and Vicious Whooper. So definitely Verpes. Definitely. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. As that ball is launched into Wet Taco's hands. Wet Taco gonna try to look for a pass down that sidewalk, but Nemblix is there. Just the fear factor from Nemblix. Nemblix, I don't know how he even finds that shot. I mean, that seems like a shot my ranked teammates would take, but he's able to put it through two goalies. As Verpes is gonna take this down. Now Verpes hits down. He's gonna find his pass over to Vicious, but Vicious can't find the shot he was looking for. Wet Taco ends up with the ball. He's going to reset this over to Buford. Buford now trying to take this off that sidewall, but he's pressured by Nemblix as Wet Taco has an opportunity. Wet Taco finds the pass over to Verpez, and that's going to be 1-1. Sunset Ravens tying things back up. As we have a Nemblix QB. Nemblix is going to take this down the left side. He's tackled off. Baz now tries to find his way to the ball, but Pure Love's trying to get there, and that ball's sent all the way back. Who's going to get there first? It looks like maybe Sunset Ravens as Buford grabs this, but he can't control it, and that ball's sent off some geometry. Nemblix now going to find a shot all the way over to across the middle, but it got stuffed up, and now both teams battling for the ball on the sidewalk. Here comes Nemblix, though. Nemblix is going to take this off the ceiling. He's going to find a pass all the way over to Pure Love. Pure Love now going to take this down the right side. He's on that right halo. He has to get over Buford. He can't quite find his way over him and looks for the 50, but looks like that stun timer may have not run out as Victorious. I'm just going to say Whooper as he unfortunately loses the ball in Verpees. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna say Whooper from now on as Ignite finds themselves up 2-1 off a little miscommunication. Buford trying to find his way down. Wet Taco has an opportunity. Wet Taco can't quite find the net, and Whooper's gonna take this up onto that ceiling. Whooper gonna find the pass over to Verpees. Verpees finds it over to Buford, and Buford able to finish things off, tying things back up. Here comes Nemblix, though. Nemblix is going to take this off the ceiling. He's off the ceiling again. He's going to find a pass back to Punt. Punt maybe looking for the hit down. He does, and he finds the opening in that net. As it looks like we have a Wet Taco QB. He's trying to shake this Kiwi off as he's able to find a pass over to Verpees. Verpees doesn't find anything, and Nemblix is going to end up with the ball in his hands, 1 to beat, and we all know how that story is going to end. Nemblix able to find yet another one for Ignite. Here comes Whooper, though. Whooper's going to take this. He's able to find his way over Punt. He's going to take this down onto that right wing. He has another one to beat. He's able to beat 2. Finds a pass over to Buford. Buford has an opportunity. Buford just a bit high, but follows himself up, and now he brings things back into a 1-goal game. Here comes Nemblix, though. Nemblix off the ceiling. He's going to carve on back. He's trying to find something, but Punt's able to grab this one. Punt now hit down off the ceiling. Punt with the shot. Can't find it. Looks for the get back, and he's able to put it back in after the 3rd attempt. You know what they say, 3rd time's the charm, so this is going to make things a 2-goal game. So Ignite is sitting with a relatively comfortable lead as Punt's able to find the ball again. And another shot, maybe making things 3-goal difference, and he does. Little miscommunication there, not having anyone back, and that will end up with you getting scored on a lot. As here comes Buford. Buford's able to grab this one up. Buford takes this off the right side. He's looking for a hit down shot, but Baz able to get a hand in front of that, and that ball is sent back the other way. As it looks like Buford's going to pick things up. Short time left, 20 seconds, as Verpees is going to send this back down the other way. Here comes Nemblix. Nemblix hit off ceiling. Nemblix, yet another goal. Ignite really dominating the second half of this game. As we are seeing a little bit of a re-grab. Punt's able to grab this up, though. Punt's going to take this off that sidewall. He's onto that sidewalk. Time is up, so it is hot potato time, and maybe just looking for another one to just rub it in the face of their opponents, and he finds it. Dominant fashion there. I believe that was an 8-3 victory, almost a mercy. So Sunset Ravens have to, they have to be talking it out. Looks like we did see a little bit of a sub here, Pristolo coming in, as they're going to have to talk things out and really figure out what's going on, how they're going to fix this, and how they're going to come back. Now they have to go for the reverse sweep. This is winner's bracket, so if they lose here, it's not the end of their tournament run, but man, it would be very hard to come back from a 3-0 loss. As Punt's going to end up with the ball right away. Punt finds his way past 2, finds his way past 3, but Pristolo coming up big in the defensive half. That ball's popped on up. Here comes Baz, though. Baz I thought he only had 1 to beat. We saw a little bit of a tackle there, but somehow he sticks with the ball, and that's going to be a goal for Ignite. We see a nice little regrab. Verpez going to take this, and he fires with Wet Taco still on him. Verpez able to find the corner of the net, tie things up 1-1. Here comes Nemblex, though. Nemblex has 2 options. He's just going to take this off the ceiling himself, and he puts it right down the middle with the goalie stun, putting Ignite up 1 more goal. I do think the regrab tech is working most of the time for Sunset Ravens. You can tell they've put a lot of effort into that, but will it be enough? Verpes is now going to take this. He's going to try to boost control back, but Punt's able to stick with the ball, and now Nemblex ends up with it. Nemblex trying to bounce back up, but that ball's going to end up in Pristolo's hands, as Pristolo is going to take this down the left side now. Pristolo looking for something, but Punt's there yet again. Punt off the ceiling. Punt passes back to Baz. Baz able to put in that one-timer for another goal. 3-1. Ignite leads yet again. As we see, and nice little jukes here coming in. Pristolo now has an opportunity. Pristolo shoots. He scores. We saw a little bit of a goalie scare. I'm not sure if he even got the punch off, but just the fact of the goalie stun being there can really shake things up in net. As Nemblex now is going to take this off the ceiling. Nemblex, in classic Nemblex fashion, going to hit multiple ceiling carves. Going to hit down off that ceiling and going to score. Who else but Nemblex? Prez-to-Leo. Damn. I don't know what everyone got to. You know, I like people's names like Wet Taco or Nemblex, where it's kind of hard to mess up. But as I say that, it looks like Nemblex was able to get yet another one. Wet Taco waving hi to the camera, trying to keep things in good spirit, as Verpes is going to take this down the right side now. And he's going to shoot. Can't quite find it, as Punt's going to take this off the ceiling. Punt finds a pass all the way across, but Wet Taco's there to intercept. Punt picks up the ball again. He's going to take this across the middle. Looks like he's out of boost, though, so he's going to run around that middle, do a little lap to get some boost, as now he's going to try to take it up the right side, but Verpez is going to take this. Verpez is going to shoot, and he finds the double tap. I mean, bringing the goal differential down to 2. It's definitely doable. The real question is are Sunset Ravens themselves thinking that it is doable, or are they kind of questioning how, thinking about the next game already? As Nemblex hits, I don't know how many ceiling carves. Too many if you ask me. He hits too many ceiling carves, and he finds the corner of the net. Oh, man. Somebody's going to have to find a way to stop this, man. Here comes Verpez. Verpes is going to take this all the way down the right side, and he tries to find a pass over to Buford. Buford able to pick up that ball. Buford off that bridge. He has passes. Is he going to take it himself? He's going to boost control up on over to that claw, but Punt is right there to pressure him right away, as Nemblex now picks up this ball. Nemblex going to try to take this down the middle. Looks like he might be out of boost. For the first time in my life, I'm saying Nemblex is out of boost. As Wet Taco can't quite find anything, and that ball is popped up. Here comes Verpes. Verpes is going to take this on over to the right side. He has a... No, he doesn't have a pass. I was seeing somebody outside the arena with a green name tag. Here comes Nemblex. No, Nemblex is going to pass this all the way across over to Buford. Buford grabs this. He's going to find its way over to Verpes. Verpes now has an opportunity. Verpes fakes high, shoots low. That's going to be another goal for Sunset Ravens, but it looks like it is too little too late. With 10 seconds left, Nemblex just looking to score one more to get some more momentum going into their next round. Now, this is not the end of the road for Sunset Ravens, but this may be a hard one to come back from. As we see, I believe that's 3-0 Ignite. Big win there from them. And now we will see. Love those optics, the Pong optics. I don't think they're allowed to call it Pong though, but we will see what is going on in the tournament right now. Let me go here. Let's see. So they are moving to the quarterfinals. Ignite will move to the quarterfinals. Sunset Ravens gonna find their way into the losers bracket. Looks like we have, I'm not sure if they've played yet, Acer versus Rapid. May have already finished up. Both teams won their first game 3-0. We have Vinely versus Kings. And we have Hyde versus Ink. And then in the losers bracket, we had Xeno versus Nova, High Voltage versus Royal Ducks, Face versus Hot NA, and Thunda versus Wreck. Well, we will be right back in just a second. I'm going to put us on the waiting screen as we find another match to cast. the server yet, but we know who we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing a loser's bracket game this time. It is going to be Foids versus Xeno. I'll probably just say Hyde, because I have no idea, or HYF. But I'm going to put a little poll up if you guys want to vote on who you guys think is going to win. We'll let that run for a little bit while we wait for the server. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you want to see more streams like it, whether it be streams casting tournaments, or I'm going to be casting some ODC. I'm not sure if I'll be doing it on the actual channel or my own channel. We'll see with that. Or if you just want to see me like play ranked and stuff, like, you know, consider subscribing. You'll be recommended any sort of content I have more often if you do that. So but we are just waiting for the server. Foids versus Xeno is going to be the next match we're going to be doing. He's finding them right now. I don't know who is on either of the teams, so this will be interesting to see, interesting to cast. Shout out to anybody in chat. I saw Stans obviously in chat a whole lot, chatting it up. Scisrixo, buddy from the team. Salvatore was in earlier, and Jucifer was also stopped by to say hi. So, and Vox time, making sure that I get all the right angles for his team, which is playing. Just waiting for the server. We will see. We will see. If you guys know the server, let me know. Please. You just like type it in chat or something. I don't know. Just gotta wait for a little bit. Patience is a virtue. Let's see. Let's see if anything else got put in, or I'll update you guys on how the tournament is going right now. In the quarterfinals, we have Rapid, who beat out Acer 3-1, versus Ignite, who we just saw in our last game, beat out Sunset Ravens 3-0. And then on the other side of things, in the quarterfinals, we have Kings, which beat out Vinley 3-0. So Kings is on quite a hot streak, along with Ignite beating both their opponents out 3-0. And then we have Inc., who we saw earlier, beat out Racked 3-2, but they beat out Foids 3-0. So this will be an interesting matchup. On the losers bracket side of things, we have Foids versus Xeno, which means Nova is eliminated. We have Vinley. It's going to be playing High Voltage Royal Ducks. Not sure who won that one. Then we're going to see Sunset Ravens versus Hot NA. Face already out of the tournament. That's an early knockdown. And it looks like we have our server. VR ML. Yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna head on over to the server or the arena, and then I'll get things set up. Let's pop that. Perfect. Ooh, looks like they already started. I'll bring us into the casting view real quick. Yeah, they did already start. I'm not sure I have the right teams going which way, so not sure we have the right names for each teams, but as he gets back to me on that, we see Zach going down for a shot, can't quite find it, and I'm gonna raise up that volume a little bit, raise up my own volume a little bit, and here we go, I guess. Hang on, I think we got the games. Zeno is Tilo. Okay, so we're fine. We got everything set up nice. Okay. Perfect. And it looks like Zeno able to get their first goal of this match. I believe this is round number 1, hopefully. Here comes Hole. Hole's going to take this across the left side. Going to find a pass over to James, and James with a huge shot there, 4-1. And it looks like Nakwezo is going to take this one. He's going to take this down the middle onto that island area. He has a pass over to Tilo. Tilo with the pass across. But looks like unable to find a shot as Tilo now has an opportunity. That's just off the rim. And James trying to find this back to his teammates. Tilo swatted off, and that ball is going to be hit back the other way into the middle. Here comes Zach and Quazo. Looks like they're setting up for a regrab, but there are 4 people on him. Not letting them get a whole lot of space to breathe here, as Za is going to take this all the way across that right. He has a pass over to Tilo. Tilo finds the shot. Oh, but the ball somehow rolls in off of a nice little save there from the side of Hydrofoid. Hydrofoid. Man, teams have the most interesting names out of league. Here comes James. James looking for another ceiling carve. Can't quite find it, and that one's smacked back into the middle. Here comes Nakwezo. Nakwezo can't quite get it. And it looks like we'll see another goal from Hydrofoid, and that is 5-2. Here comes Tilo, though. Tilo's going to take this, try to take it down the middle. He's tackled off. He's going to find a pass/shot all the way across, and Za able to pick up a free goal there. But it looks like it will be too little too late, as we only have 5 seconds left in this. See a nice little regrab coming in from the side of Hydrofoid, and Hole is just going to tank this one right through the middle, and that will do it for this round, as Zeno just lets it fall to the ground. Let's get a nice little introductions going on. We saw Pure Love earlier, and there's George, but from Hydrofoid we have Hole O didn't do it. We have Humbles. I'm not even gonna try to say that. I have no idea what these names are. We have James Wing and we have James Lowell, so we got 2 Jameses. On the side of Zeno, we have Beast on Perk. We have Nakwezo. We have Zossi, and then we have Tilo. So let me end a poll there. But yeah, looks like you guys believe Hydrofoid's gonna win. I mean, they did win just the last match by 3 goals, so definitely a strong start if this is the start of the round. I believe it is. And as that ball finds its way into the middle, James Lowe looking to get the ball back, but Beast on Perk's able to swat it away, and that ball is just going to sit above the goal. Here comes James Wing, though. James Wing tries to find something in the middle, but it's not there. As that ball finds its way into the center of the field, and Za looking to juke around too, but their whole team's on it, and that ball's knocked up. Who's going to come into control of it? It gets slammed over to the side, and it looks like Beast on Perk maybe has a chance, but he can't quite find it, as Nakwezo is going to take this. He's going to go for the long shot. Is it in? No, it looks like Hole was able to get there before him, and Humble now has a chance. Humble is going to send this all the way across the right side as James Lowell now picks this up. James Lowell going to pass right back down to the middle. Here comes Hole. Hole doesn't have the shot he wanted, and that ball is rejected as Tilo trying to look for the clear comes off the ball. That ball is knocked away again, and looks like that ball finds its way into the hands of Zossi. Zossi is going to take this down the left side, looks for a little hit down. Somehow gets past that guy. I don't know how there was no tackle there. And Naquez was able to clean things up. Zeno is going to take an early lead in this game. Here comes the regrab though, as Hole is trying to find his way all the way down, but he can't find anything, and that ball smacked over into the middle. Looks like James Lowell has an opportunity now. He's going to come off that scoreboard, but it's blocked, and looks like James Wing able to put James Lowell's shot back into the net, tying things up at 1. Remember, this is loser's bracket now, so whichever team loses here loses their shot at $100 as Beast on Perk got the quick cut goal. And now things are 2-1. As it gets taken across that right side, Humble finds a pass on the scoreboard. Here comes James Lowell with a shot. James Lowell just a little high, and that ball's going to find its way into Hole's hands. Hole's now going to try to go for one, but he loses the ball. Maybe a little bit of lag there. As that ball pops out of his hands, and that ball is sent back the other way. Maybe a shot. No, it's just high. Here comes Naquezo, though. Naquezo is going to take this all the way up to ceiling. He's trying to get past James Lowell, and he does, but there's 3 goalies, and the goalie wall that is the 3 people in net came out strong with a huge save there as Beast on Perk now picks up this ball. He looks a little frustrated about losing the ball there as James Lowell tries to put one over Quazo, but Quazo's able to get up to it. And this ball's sent through the middle. Quazo picks it up yet again. He's going to fire this back to his teammate, or attempt to, but can't quite find anything. Tilo now trying to come up with it. It looks like he ran out of boost as he's going to smack this across into the middle. James Lowell gets there first, able to find it back to Humble. Humble now going to take this off the ceiling. Humble swatted off by Zaw, and that ball is trying to be cleared, but looks like Tilo ends up with it. Tilo is going to try to find the pass over. Humble was there to intercept it, but now James Lowell comes out with it. James Lowell with the classic goalie punt or goalie stun. What is it? Goalie stun shot. Air dribble bump. I'm thinking Rocket League right now. As that ball is sent back into the middle. I'm interested to see how things will change. There's no way. What did I just watch? I'm lost for words. That was the strangest goal I think I've ever seen. It somehow hits off some geometry there. As now Zaw's going to take this off the ceiling. Zaw with a huge shot off the ceiling. Ties things up. 30 seconds left in this round. As this is going to get sent back the other way. Hole is going to find a pass onto that scoreboard. Here comes James Lowell. James Lowell doing a great job off that scoreboard, but can't find a goal this time as he finds his shot into the goalie's hands. And now it looks like Humble's going to grab this. Humble going to take this off the ceiling, trying to go over to that right side. No, he's going to pass it all the way across to his teammate James Wing. Now James Wing going to find James Lowell. James Lowell smacks it down, but Tilo's there to intercept it, and Tilo's going to send this on over to his teammates. Here comes Humble, though. Humble swatted off. Hole's able to grab it. Hole swatted off again. Here comes Beast on Perk. Beast on Perk trying to get control of it, send it back the other way, but James Lowell's able to grab this one. Now he has an opportunity and a regrab with Humble as they go down for the goalie, as he goes down for the pressure stun. Not a goalie stun. He was able to tackle off the pressure, and that shot was just placed perfectly. As we see a little bit of a sub, looks like we have George01 coming in for Tilo. I mean, it's great to see that What is it? Zeno decided to switch things up as they realized that maybe what they were doing wasn't working. I mean, this game was a lot closer than the last one, but you always gotta switch things up, try things out, or else, you know, will always be like the what could have been. So here comes Quezo. Quezo is gonna take this down the left side. Quezo has a pass on to Beast. Beast on perk, but he's shoved off by 3 defenders on him as Humble's just gonna send this back down the other way. I thought Humble was about to score a crazy goal, but again, like we saw in last round, but Zossi is able to get that. Zossi gonna take this all the way down the left side. He has options cutting off Ness, but he's just gonna take this off ceiling himself, but he can't find anything. As Quezo's now gonna pick this up. Quezo maybe looking to hug it in off that wall, but he can't get past the defense as now this ball ends up in corner. Here comes James Lowell. Looks like they might be setting up for a triple regrab. This is absolute madness. I have no idea what this strategy is, but it seems like it's working. Unfortunately for them, Quezo is able to intercept this. He's passed another one. He's got 2 to beat. He's got 1 to beat, and he finds the shot past the goalie. Zeno gonna take an early lead on this one. Here comes Zossi. Zossi is able to grab the ball off that QB, and now he's going to take this down the right side. Jukes out James Wing. Nice little stutter step as he finds a pass on over to Beast on perk, but Beast on perk just off the net. And this ball is pinched back into the middle. Here comes Quezo. Quezo maybe looking to go to the ceiling, saw that somebody was there and decided against it, but James on Lowell able to come up with the ball anyways as he tries to find this over to Humble. Humble gonna pick this up. He's gonna bring this all the way back, but he's got one chasing him, and Beast with the pressure able to force an air, but not a big enough air as now James Lowell able gonna take this off that ceiling. He's gonna cut back in. He's looking for a shot. Does he have it? No, he doesn't, as it looks like Humble's able to get off that ceiling. Humble looks for the behind the back, but nothing's there. And here comes Beast on perk. Beast on perk's gonna take this all the way down to that right side, but he can't find anything. James Lowell picks this up. James Lowell just gonna send this back down the other way, maybe looking for a long shot, but it's a good ways off from the goal as Hole is able to get there first. Hole looks for something, but Zaw picks him off. Zeno still holding strong right now as Zaw gets hit off that ball, and now Humble has an opportunity. Humble off the ceiling. Humble with the shot. And the goal somehow, some way, goes through 2 goalies standing both where the ball went. Now we're seeing a little more regrab tech as it looks like Zossi's going to have an opportunity. Zossi doesn't quite find the shot that he wanted as huge save comes out from Heidi Foyd. And Zossi has another opportunity. Zossi tackled off yet again. Here comes Quezo though. Quezo trying to find his way through the middle. Quezo gonna smack this all the way across. And it looks like Zossi's able to pick this one up. Zossi finds his way back into the middle. Here comes Giorgio 1. Giorgio 1 trying to find a shot, but defense, it's like a wall in the side of Heidi Foyd's. I almost have triple goalies for every defensive play as Quezo maybe had an opportunity on an open net for once, but he was tackled off quickly. And it looks like Zossi trying to find that ball. He can't quite get it, and he's gonna just send this on down. Humble picks this one up. There is short time left in this game. Huge save there by George as Quezo is now going to pick this one up from the side of Zeno. Zeno going to take this down the middle. Quezo has an option on that left bridge. He's going to cut back on an island. He's going to go through the middle. He has options, but he goes for the shot. Looks like it was just a little off from where he wanted. If he had picked that right side, probably would have been a goal there, but now Humble gets to bring things back the other way. He's tackled off. Hole has an opportunity off the ceiling. Hole with the shot, with the goal. Hole's gonna make things 2-1. I believe this is game number 3. I believe. Not 100% sure, but Zaw has to score something here to bring things into overtime. Looks like he's a little frustrated with how that turned out. And is that game number 3? It is. Unfortunate. Looks like that will be the end of Zeno's run, as Heidi Foyd's able to come out on top 3-0. Oop. It's a little bit of the inner workings. It's a nested scene. I had to learn about all that from Juice. Speaking of Juice, I don't know how he does this. I mean, solo casting, even just 2 matches, is already getting tiring. This man's a beast. If you want to say hi to all the... Looks like Tilo's saying hi. Plenty of people hanging out on top of the arena. And I'm going to know that we are done with our game. I'm gonna let him know, and then we should be good. So let's see if anything's updated on the bracket side of things. It looks like High Voltage was able to win against Vinley. So High Voltage is in the losers' quarterfinals. They're gonna play not the losers quarterfinals, because it's like, I guess it's one round before that. Yeah, it's a double elimination bracket. So, oh man, High Voltage came out on top. So High Voltage is gonna play Heidi Foyd's. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea though. And then Acer versus Rect. That is a wild matchup that we will see. Acer versus Rect. I mean, maybe we won't see. Maybe they've already played, but we'll see. Oh, looks like games are done for today. So, yeah, looks like the rest of this tournament will continue tomorrow, I believe, I would assume. But yeah, it looks like our games are done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and enjoying Driftball. I hope we will see continued support for the competitive community as some of these leagues start to come back. And, hopefully if you're not playing for a team, at least you're tuning in and, having a great time. That's what it's all about. Just having fun, enjoying life. So thank you guys all so much for tuning in, and I might see you tomorrow. We will see. All right.